Hello fellow foodies, I am the Nashville Foodie. This week I'm bringing you an Ethiopian restaurant from Nashville, Tennessee called Mesob. It's located on Antioch Pike. We got there a little bit before the restaurant opened, but they had a market right next door to it. And it was open earlier than the restaurant was. They have all kinds of stuff in there that you don't see at a normal supermarket. This is 100% red palm fruit oil. It's a cooking oil that they use. So I picked up some of that, give it a try. Soon the restaurant opened. We went to the restaurant, and it was a nice restaurant, good surroundings. It was clean as far as I could tell. We got in there, we sat down, we initially ordered the hot tea from Ethiopia, and it was very good. A little bit of sugar in mine, and it was good tea, hot tea. And then we ordered two main dishes. It was me and my fiance. I got the Mesob tips. They are it's a lamb dish, and I'm reading you their description of it here. Lamb dish and a special blend of spices, onion, tomato, jalapenos, and a touch of garlic mixed with Ethiopian spicy butter. That was $12.99. And then my fiance got the Dorowat, which we both actually had before. It's bone-in chicken marinated in lemon, sautéed in a Berberry sauce, flavored with onions, garlic, spiced with an Ethiopian blend of spices, and finished with savory butter. It's garnished with a hard-boiled egg and ayib, which is Ethiopian cottage cheese. Both dishes were very good. The Mesob tips, which was lamb, the onions and jalapenos were sautéed, and the tomato was very lightly sautéed, which is good because you don't want to overcook tomato. And it was very good, very flavorful. The only problem that I may have had with the lamb dish was that it was maybe just the lamb was slightly overcooked, braised a little bit too much, but that's my personal preference. And the reason why I got the Mesob tips was because something I really like to do is ask the waiter either what their favorite dish is or what is the most popular that a lot of people order. And he said that the Mesob tips in lamb was his favorite dish, so I had to get it. It was very good, even though it was slightly overcooked. I mean, it was delicious. And I got a picture of the Mesob tips right here, and you can see underneath the Mesob tips is injera, the Ethiopian bread. It's a very spongy, very light bread. Usually comes out room temperature, and it's really spongy, almost like a crepe, real spongy like that. Very good though. I get a hint of vinegar from it too. I don't think that's probably one of the ingredients, but for some reason I get that hint of vinegar when I take a bite of the injera. It's very good bread. They bring out a big basket of that bread to go with your meal. So you can see the the Mesob tips right there, and the injera underneath of it, and then we also had a separate basket of the injera. You usually break a piece of that bread off and use it kind of as your utensil and pick up the food and eat like that. The next thing we had was the Dorowat. I read you the description on that, and here's a picture of it. It was very good. It had a lot. It was real heavy on the curry side of spices, which they use a lot of that. And I'm not the hugest fan of curry, but it was very good. The chicken was cooked perfectly. It was not over or undercooked, and the boiled egg with that always goes really well. Real heavy on the curry again, but it went really well with the dish. It was not disappointing by any means, and it was a very good dish, very good. And the service there was very good. We had a really nice waiter. He really took care of us. Obviously helped me too with picking something else to eat, because we knew we were going to have Durawat, and then we went with Mesob tips. So that was a big help, and he was really nice and courteous the whole time. The atmosphere in there was really nice too, because they had a lot of football or soccer games being televised while we were there, and a lot of fans. So it was nice. It was more of a crowd of people who wanted to be there and were around each other and wanted to hang out, rather than a crowd that gets shuffled in, eats, and leaves. So that was nice. And I really enjoyed all of the just the people there, the service, and all the food. It was very good. I had a very good experience at this restaurant. So, and then I also, and with tea for both of us and both main course dishes, the total was $29.48. So, tack on 20% or so, $35 for the meal. And it was very good. I definitely suggest this restaurant. Everybody's experiences are always their own and can be very different each time that somebody goes there. But I would definitely recommend this restaurant. And your top tip for the day: if you leave something that drink glass of water or something that leaves a ring on a wooden table, that ring can be removed with mayonnaise. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.